and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about dating in London part 3. This is what I'm going to call this video, dating in London part 3. Okay, I just want to give you guys some pointers out there. I'm not a dating expert, but I have been on a few dates. So let's just get into it. Let's talk about experience with guys when you're dating. Okay, I guess this is more of advice for guys. Okay, I'm giving you lot secrets into women, because I know that women are very complicated. I know I'm a very complicated woman. I know I am. I complicate myself. But I'm gonna give you lot some pointers out there, because there's all these videos about how a woman should be. She should cook and she should clean and da. But a lot of these guys don't know how to be gentlemen. It's all good you want to date a lady, but you need to be a gentleman, okay? The damn train. Okay, so how to be a gentleman. Maybe not how to be a gentleman, but one of the things that I really don't understand with guys is when a girl shows you that she likes you and you can see she's a genuinely nice person and you like her, do not play hard to get, especially if you are getting a bit older. If you're like 18, 19, no one's talking to you lot, okay? I'm talking about the older guys, the older girls, okay? Like, I don't get this when a guy pursues you and then you're like, okay, whatever. Then eventually you show him that you're interested. Then he wants to act like you asked him for his number. Then he wants to act all brand new. Then he wants to act like, honey, no, I'm Denzel. Like, I don't get that. Why do you guys act like the minute the girl shows you interest, all of a sudden you want to act all hard to get? Well, let me tell you something. With a generally good girl, with a good, nice woman, when you behave like that, you need to understand that you're not the only person that wants her number, that wants to get to know her. When you start behaving like that, she moves on quickly. Moves on, because there's another guy there that's been asking her for her number, that's been trying to take her on a date, and then she's been giving you all this attention, and now you want to act special, and now she can't be bothered with you. That's exactly what happens. Stop trying to act like you're Denzel friggin' Washington, because you're not, okay? Jerome. I'm just saying. That's what I'm just saying, okay? I'm giving you guys pointers here. Okay, two. If you get a girl's number, call her. Why ask me for my number so you can just have it on your phone? Like, for me, it's like if we exchange numbers, I take your number, you take my number. Obviously, you approach me and you're like, oh yeah, I want to talk to you, let's be friends. All these nonsense that these guys be saying. Okay, cool. So you have my number now, but then you're not calling me. But you're on my WhatsApp and then you be sending me some dumb messages like, yo, what do you mean to say to that? I don't get that. I don't get that. To me, I'll just give you airtime because I don't have time for you. Do you understand? Why are you taking my number to just store it on your phone? For what? Listen, don't waste time. Like, no one's got time for all of this. Nobody. Okay, you're taking my number, then you're gonna leave it on your phone, then randomly you're gonna text me some dumb text message, and you expect me to be like, oh my gosh, I've been wanting to hear from you all day long, and I just missed you, and I just think about you all the time. And it's just like, listen, if the conversation is dead, I'm gonna have a conversation with someone else who's more interested than you, okay? Like, for me, really and truly, if you take my number, then you start going on shady, within the first 2 weeks, your number gets deleted. So when you go, yo, what's going on? I don't know who you are, son. Okay, because your number's not on my phone no more. Do you understand? I haven't even got that much like space on my phone. I've used up all my iCloud space. I've used up all the 16. Okay, I can never get this. When someone asks me on a date, then we go on a date, and it's the most dead date you could ever go on. I'm like, this is dead out, son. What are we doing here, son? Like, come on. Like, for instance, okay, I went on a date one time, and this guy took me to the arcade. I'm like in my mid-20s and you're taking me to an arcade. Are you dumb? What's going on? Like, when I was 15, if you're taking me to the arcade, I would have been like, oh my gosh, you took me to the arcade. Oh my gosh, I was so impressed. That's not me. Especially like the first date that we went on. Okay, in the first date, I sort of chose everything. I'm a bit of a control freak sometimes. So I was like, no, I want to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. So we went to a jazz cafe, jazz bar, some, you know, live jazz music. Then we went to a blues restaurant and we're playing like live music and they had some good food. Then we went to one of my favorite restaurants in Shoreditch for drinks. We went to 3 different places, grown-up places. You know, the kind of places that you go in, everybody in that room is at least 21 years old. Do you understand? I think we had a good time. We did have a good time. When we went on the second date, he chose. He took me to the arcade. Any sort of JJ, any arcade. Okay, all these games. I was like, this is dead. First we went bowling in the desert bowling alley in the arcade. I don't mind going bowling, but you know there's like certain like cool retro bowling places you can go to, not some arcade and there's like 15-year-olds over there playing, I don't know, Space Invaders or something like that. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. And to me that date was dead. It was a dead one. Okay, like if you're gonna go out on a date with a girl, think about it. The whole point of dating is that you're trying to impress this person. You're trying to impress them with your personality, with your interest and things like that. It doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna spend loads of money. I'm being serious. You can go on a fabulous date for like 30, 40 pounds. You need to take time to look into the things that are for people your age. Don't take no girl to no stupid arcade to go play Space Invaders, especially if you're past 21 years old. You should not be taking any girl to no damn arcade, and you should not be going to no cinema either, because that is dead. Okay, why are you gonna go on a date to the cinema? If you're 15, that's fine, but if you're like 25, 26, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop this nonsense, okay, guys? I'm talking to you lot, okay? And be a man who takes charge. Men who take charge are attractive to women. The kind of guy that always has to be told what to do, where to go, we're going here, we're doing this. Like, that is just, that's how you get friend zoned. Do you know what I mean? You get friend zoned immediately. The minute you act like that first day, you are a friend. She puts you on her phone in categories, friends, in the groups, friends. Stop that nonsense. Be a man that takes charge and know what you're doing. Oh, bloody yeah, okay, some of these guys. Oh, this one is a serious one. It's a serious one. Don't expect the goods. You know what I'm talking about, the goods. I'm talking about the goods. Don't be expecting that much early in the game. Okay? Especially if you know that she's a good person, or for what, you know what, you have to read the person. It depends on how the woman carries herself. But if you see a girl that carries herself well, don't just think that, oh yeah, she's gonna give it to me like this. Like I said before in the beginning, you are not Denzel Washington. So don't just assume that because you're a bit good looking, or you got some nice trainers on, you got a little bit of money, that all of a sudden after 2 weeks of knowing you, this girl's gonna spread it wide and lay it low. She's not, okay? And if she's a good girl and you're after a good girl, you should not expect that from her. You should not, okay? Like, I'll give a little experience of my own. This is the same dude, by the way. After the second date, which we went on with him, that he chose, the bowling alley arcade business, I was not impressed. First of all, I wasn't impressed with his conversation. He was the most boring person I could ever talk to. And I'm the kind of person, I like to talk. I'm interested in so many things. I'm always talking. And like, to me, he was just dead. His conversation was a bit dead for me, I'm just saying. And then after the second date, when we met up, he had this big bag. Like, I'm talking, it was this big. It was the kind of bag you take on a weekend break. Then he brings this bag along and he's like, then I'm like, where are you going? Are you going to the gym after this? Which I knew he wasn't going to the gym because he told me he's coming from work. He was going to go home, take a shower and meet up with me. But he's coming here with this big gym bag. And I'm like, what's this gym bag doing? Like, what's going on? I asked him like 3 times, yeah? And he didn't answer my question. He just laughed it off. Always pay attention to how people answer your questions as well. That's how you read people. That's how you know what they're all about. He doesn't want to answer the question. Okay, cool. At the end of the day, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go home. Oh, let me take you home. I live in East London. He lives in West London. And he's like, oh, let me take you home. You're gonna take me to the other side of London? Okay. Okay, I don't care. It's not even like he was driving, so him taking me home was him catching the bus with me. Okay, and so we get back. This guy, what I'm telling you, this dude in his bag, he basically had like his shower gel and everything, because he was thinking that he's gonna come to my house and he was gonna smash. Like, are you for real though? Like these, like I said, oh, you're not Denzel. Like if Denzel did that, I'm like, yes, you're Denzel Washington, but you're just any guy. Your conversation is whack. Okay, I look at your shoes and you're wearing beige shoes. I'm not trying to be rude, okay, but I don't know where you shop to find beige shoes. All the shoe shops I go in, I have never seen beige men's shoes. I have never ever seen them. Beige shoes, are you 66 years old? You pensioners wear beige. I don't understand how a 20-something-year-old man could be wearing beige. He was wearing beige shoes, beige jeans and a beige jacket. Dead! Dead! And you wanna come to my house? Are you serious? Oh my gosh, are you... I can't. I just can't deal with these people. He probably came to my house with a weekend bag. Then obviously that got shut down, and ever since then he's been acting shady. But it's like, listen, if you were looking for that kind of girl, you need to go to places where you can find those kind of women. When you saw me, I was not dressed in a way that made me look like some any girl on road. First of all, okay, the way I compose myself, I don't compose myself like any girl on the road. I don't hang around with chicks like that, so don't treat me like one, okay? If I act like a hoe, then treat me like a hoe. But if I act like a lady, I expect you to be a gentleman, okay? Don't do that stupidness. I'm telling you right now, you meet a good girl and you start expecting sex right at the beginning, she could have thought you were amazing. The minute you do that, you are nothing. You have just completely and utterly just made yourself the most ugliest, unattractive guy. And I'm telling you right now, this guy, I thought he was so attractive, but after that day, like, every time I look at his picture, I'm like, you are bastards, bruv. You are so... Because your personality comes out. It doesn't matter how good looking you are. Your personality comes out when you start behaving like that. Guys, don't expect... If you are looking for a good girl, if you're looking for a smash, you know where to find the girls that you can smash. You know where to find them. You know, I don't know where they hang out at, but you know where to find them. But if you are looking for a good girl, the kind of girl that you can take to church, the kind of girl that you can take to your mom, that kind of girl, do not be expecting things like that. Just don't. You are going to make yourself look so rubbish, okay? And to me, a man who expects something like that, sex so easily, so quickly, is a man who doesn't respect himself. And if you don't respect yourself, then I don't respect you. So you have given me permission to disrespect you. Just the same way a woman who doesn't respect herself gives permission to men to disrespect her. That's how I look at it, because it has to be fair. It can't be one way for some people and another way for others. That's how I look at it. Really and truly, just like some guys don't like hoes and whatever, women don't like men who are whores as well. We don't like them kind of guys that sleep around, they've been with everybody, they've been with your friends, neighbors, cousins, you know, like you don't want a guy like that who has a rep. And let me tell you something, it gets around sometimes, okay? So guys, that was my pointers, okay? Take her to a good place when you go on a date. Don't take her to no dega restaurant, any type restaurant. Take her to a nice place. It doesn't have to be expensive, but take her somewhere nice. Impress her with your conversation. Be interested in something. Oh my gosh, watch the Discovery Channel, because some of you lot's conversation is just dead. I don't want to talk about football. I don't care. Chelsea what? I don't care. Okay? Ask her questions. Women love to talk about themselves, okay? I love to talk about me. There is nobody more interesting than Florette. Okay? And also, don't expect sex. In fact, just don't even expect sex. Just that. Because if you don't expect it, when you do get it, it will be a surprise, okay? But the chances are you're probably not gonna get it. But thank you for watching my rant, my YouTube video, and make sure you subscribe, like, all that good stuff, and